Hey, what's up guys? So I've been wanting to make this video for a long time, just haven't gotten around to doing it. So a while back I made a video showing how to do a recirculating CO2 skimmer. And I did that and it worked for a long time. I wish I could remember, I would say maybe 6 to 8 months. And then I ran into a really big problem. I'm not sure as to why the problem happened. Maybe there's some chemist out there or somebody who just understands this a little bit better. If you do, please comment down below letting me know why this happened. But I'm convinced that it was from my CO2 scrubber, the recirculating scrubber, is I could not keep calcium and alkalinity up high. It would just precipitate out of the water. And at first I thought it was because I was overdosing, because that seems to be the main reason why that happened. So I kept reducing my dosing down to nothing, and no matter what I did, I could not keep it in the water. My levels would get super low. My calcium would be like low 300s. Alkalinity, I would struggle to keep it above 7. I mean, I think I got down to like, high 5s or something. And I just wouldn't dose, wait a while, dose a little bit. It would just kept precipitating out of the water. And it took me a long time to figure out like what in the world happened. Like, what did I do to change this? And then I realized like, well, I added that CO2 scrubber. So just out of like trying to figure out, tweak this and see what happens, I removed it. And as soon as I removed it, my tank started to come back in stability and I was able to raise my alkalinity and calcium again. It was the most bizarre thing ever. So I did that to try to help peg my pH at like 8.3 and it worked phenomenal. I was able to keep it at like right at 8.3. I did see a little growth spurt, at least I think I did. Might have been placebo, for the first couple months, but the issues were catastrophic and I would not recommend doing it. Basically what happened was calcium carbonate, I think it's calcium carbonate, how it precipitate, built up everywhere. It started clogging my return pump. It would clog up my MP40s. I actually destroyed and ruined some MP40s to where it would get like behind the plastic and like crack it and open it up. Shout out to Eco Marine. I sent them pictures and was like, hey, well, your product failed, what's up? They sent me new ones for free. And I didn't realize at the time, like it was actually my fault. But you would start hearing them, they would start rattling and then fall off because the calcium would just build up behind them and the magnet like couldn't hold it. It would like get in the way. I started to have to like clean out my return pump like every 2 weeks because it would just clog with it. And I'm like, what is going on? I just don't understand. The pump that ran my skimmer was clogging. So it was a huge hassle and a pain in the butt. And just out of process of elimination, I finally figured out it's the recirculating CO2 scrubber. So trying to peg the PE ratio and get that added benefit is definitely not worth it, in my opinion. And again, I have no idea why that happened, but that's what happened to me. And I just wanted to tell my story in case somebody else out there was going to try it and they ran into this problem. Hopefully you can find this video and see like, here's what I think is the problem. Not sure why it happened, but if you're having that problem, don't run a CO2 scrubber, especially a recirculating one, if you're having problems with keeping alkalinity and calcium up and you're getting a lot of precipitation that's ruining the pumps. So since I stopped doing that, I mean, I've gone a full year without cleaning my return pump and it hasn't clogged. Or like I was saying, it was happening like once to twice a month. All right, so that's it for today's video. Like, comment, subscribe. And I hope you got some value out of it. Again, let me know in the comments if you have any idea or inclination as to what happened, but that's just my experience and I wanted to share it with you guys.